What's up everybody, my name's Cap, the Everyday Gamer, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Build, working on firing range. I know there was only 2 subscribers that joined me, but last night I did some live streaming for about an hour, and I was able to get the little sniping house thing up here, quote unquote done, and this little barn thing over here. Now remember, as I've said, in every video so far pretty much, that keep in mind that everything's kind of a rough draft. Due to the way Minecraft is built and all the blocks are so freaking huge, everything is giant, so I'm gonna have to go back and fix some stuff after I get done basically, and have to move some stuff around. But this is kind of get an aerial view here of what I've got going on. So overall it's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit more cramped than what you'd find in the real world, the real map in Call of Duty, but there's a lot of creative freedoms I'm having to take with this game just to give me a chance to actually fix it, basically, to get the map so it looks right here. So I think it's looking okay. There's a few things like I'll show you real quick. The trailer, obviously it's not this narrow in the game, but the problem is that I need to cut off like a third of all these blocks across here to make it so it's actually the right size, and it's just not going to happen without having to, because if I cut this out, oh look, now there's a hole outside, so that is not the right one. There we go. Fixed. Ta-da! So yeah, and you'll see up here, obviously since this is at a weird angle, I had to put the ladder on 2 sides to make it easier to climb, but got the little sniping house up here that you can see down from the lower firing range, and you can look out here, you can see in the side little warehouse or barn or whatever you want to call it. It's a garage, but we always just call it the barn because it kind of looks like a big barn with the giant holes in the side. But anyway, let me see. Stop flying. Stop flying. There we go. Okay, so anyway, you around the corner, and there's the door to that house and a little top area up there that I'm going to have to work on too, and past these little sandbags, through the gate, around the corner, head inside here, and that's where the little parked car is, and that heads out that way, and head up the stairs, and this room's quite a bit smaller than what it actually is in the map and stuff. It's, like I said, there's a lot of creative freedom I'm having to take with the way this looks just to get it to look right, and by the time I get done with it, I'm hoping it's going to look pretty sweet and awesome, but who knows. I'm just kind of playing it by ear right now. I want to try and work on that building, this back little bitty hut here that everybody likes to run through. It's got some tables and stuff to hide in, so I'm hoping it works out. Hold on just a second. I've got the video pulled up, and I'm trying to get a nice good glimpse of what it looks like here so I can build on it. Okay, so that's what that is. Alright. So from here down, I got this weird slanty piece here, and I call it a slanty piece because it's at an odd angle. From everything I've discovered so far in this game, this particular map, everything is at an angle that just makes this extremely a pain in my butt, basically. Alright, so that's about 40, so that's 8 blocks long. And it is a pain in the butt, because I can't, it's either, 90 degrees or 45 degree angles, and that's all I can do. This one wall, it curves out at what would probably be about a, I don't know, about a 30 degree angle, but I can't do that because then it ends up staggered like this little trailer house here. See, this house is not a 45 degree angle. This house sits at like a 20 degree angle to the map. This whole thing sits at about a 35 degree angle, so everything's kind of having to be shifted a little bit, but it's okay. It's turning out okay. I'm not displeased with it. It's just not as easy as the other maps I've already done, so oh well. That's just how it actually works out. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. See, we'll kind of stagger it that way a little bit. Okay, that looks at about an appropriate distance, because you can see from the stairs here, kind of boom, 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 shoot down. That's about where that little entryway is there. Approximately, of course. Alright, this wall is, it's a little bit taller than what I am, so I'm going to go with 3 blocks high here. This part really don't matter, because it's just a border to the stage anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal if it, on the back side of it, how it looks. But yeah, okay, let me see here. Far apart this. It kind of goes back. It goes back about. That's it. Huh. Alright. No big deal. It's almost dark already. Alright, let me get this wall here. 1 2 3. So it's going to stop about right there. Door to the house can be about right here. Alright. Time to go sleep again. The one thing I have noticed in doing this map build that I don't ever seem to notice when I'm playing the game is that while daylight flies past soon. When I was live streaming last night, I played for, you know, maybe an hour, I guess. I'm not even quite sure how long I built, but I can't even count the number of times I actually had to go sleep because, well, it was dark outside. Wait, why am I walking when I could be flying? Okay, so this whole area is kind of this weird darkened color, so that's why I chose this color of wood. Had some Bob Ross moments going on last night while I was live streaming. It's kind of cool. Alright, and this stuff, hold on a second, let me get the video. Alright, stop. That looks kind of close to just basic plywood. Alright, turn the video around. Turn around. Turn around. There you go. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, so this back wall, wait, where I'm at. This back wall, how far is this? It's about 3 blocks as well. Okay, this is not that color, it's closer to this color. That's the same block, moron. There we go. I'm my harshest critic. I do some stupid stuff. Okay, so the door's right there in the corner. This whole building, let me see, this is about 1, 2, 3, 2. Surely not. Okay. So here's the door, make it 2 wide so you can get in quicker. Put this here and this here. Let's see, does that look like it's about... Let's see. Let's just see how it looks. Yes, I'm jump clicking again because I want to. See, that's just too narrow. I'm going to have to do this creative freedom again, and I'm going to have to make it out here. So, no, not there. So this is where the edge of the building will actually be, because it does stick out a little bit from the edge, about right there. That's actually pretty close. And this area over here is, yeah, it's okay. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this building pretty much a 90-degree angle here. I might jut it off one, but, you know, the problem is that the building sits at like, okay, here's 90 degree, the building sits at like that angle. So there's no way to go just at a direct angle like this without just completely screwing it up. So I'm going to have to, you know, I might want to do it just a straight building. We'll see how it actually looks here. I'm not going to about the windows and stuff just yet. I'll put that there in a minute. I'm going to measure this real quick. Just a second. What's 100 divided by 5? 20? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, let's see where that puts it. See, yeah, that's going to be quite close considering that this is that other building over there, and there's a little hut right here, and it just doesn't go out that far. There's no way it's this long. Absolutely no way. I can't add. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. That's just great. I don't even have dirt selected. Where'd it go? Wait, we'll do grass. Blue, you can go away. Ta-da! Fixed it. Okay. So that's maybe a little bit closer to where it's supposed to be, but it still needs to go this way a little bit. So I'm going to have to fix it, I guess. Let's see. We'll start here, I guess. I'll leave that one there so I know how far to go out. Alright, we'll do this. And then we'll do like this. And then I'll do the whole building like that. Okay? Does that sound cool? Everybody happy with that? Well, good. Alright, so this wall actually goes out here. 3, 4, 5, and then it cuts over one like that. Back one over here. Let's see. Okay, so that's gonna have to work, I guess. We'll see how it turns out when I get everything done. Whoops. What I'm about to get to in this build is going to be one of the harder parts of this entire map build, and that's the, you know, the downstairs, not the downstairs, but the little down ramps going to the back firing range. That is going to be a pain in the bollocks just because, well, I've never done, you know, sloping land before. That's one reason why I didn't do a lot of the maps that some people asked me to do back in the day. I was asked to do Array quite a bit, and let's see, WMD, I was asked to do that one a lot. And the main reason why I didn't is because if you go back and you look at those maps and how many hills those things had, you can see that how long it would have possibly taken me to do something like that. I mean, they had just, especially Array, that was a huge winding little building. Alright, so you go in here, let's see, there's that window was, how far down was this little window here? is about right here, I guess. Wouldn't you say? Because you can hop up in it. It's a pretty good sized window. From here, let's see, you could snipe down that way. Couldn't really you could kind of see around here. If this wasn't there, it'd be about perfect. That's not too bad. You could see up in there, but there's a little hut here, and then you could poke out and see down this hill that's going to be right over there. So I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Alright, what color is the roof of this little thing here? And it's kind of an open roof, but I'm going to kind of cover it off anyway. Oh, okay, hold on. I got to get the other doorway here, so it kind of closes off. Just a second. Alright, so we run inside. It's kind of closed off. Actually, the roof is kind of closed off, and it's a blue tarp color. I'm looking at my own video now. Okay, so it's right down in the middle. Alright, so it's one off here. So this actually needs to go like that. This door, wall, wall. Okay. No, not there. Okay, let's see. Now, let's say whoa, hey, I can fly fast. Let's say hypothetically, I'm roaming around here and go, you know, napalm incoming, run in here, and you kind of get this straight shot, and jump in here and start sniping people. And see, technically, it needs to be about that high, because you know, you kind of have to jump up and climb it here. But if I do that, then I won't be able to. Well, hold on, I could do this. Take a little creative freedom here and see what it works out. I'm not gonna need steps for a little bit. So you can put it like this on both sides. That way you can climb up in here. But then that means I need to make the roof considerably taller, or make this whole thing one taller, which it really doesn't matter because it's not like you get on top of it anyway during the game. But that would actually add better lines of sight. I think I'll do that. And that way it looks like you're actually climbing up in the window. You can get up on both sides. Okay, that's not bad. I can do that. Alright, we'll go with this same color of blue that I've been using. Wait, that's actually a closer color to... Ah, hell, why not? Go away. I was using these for the sandbags in some places too because, well, they look closer than most of the other stuff I could find, so... Whoopsie! There we go. I'll seal this bad boy off and see what it looks like. Wait, no, I have to leave this one open. Or it won't work, sadly. Once again, finding the limitations of what I can possibly do in this game. Hey, stop running into stuff. So what's going on? Are you guys enjoying this Let's Build series so far? I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with it, but I don't know for sure how you guys are thinking about it, and you know, what do you think it's looking like so far? Like I said, going with the fact that I have to make all these little creative freedoms and stuff out of it, and you know, make some small adjustments to make it look anywhere close to what I want it to. What do you guys think? I mean, is it looking okay in you guys' book? See, I think if I leave it like this, it'll work, because at least you can get up in the window. But it's episode 4. I've done a live stream twice now, and I will definitely do some live streaming again because it's fun. I was streaming last night and had a subscriber and a friend from Australia in there, and my time it was 10 p.m. and his time it was 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So it was really cool to see and talk to somebody that's 16 hours ahead of time, and Australia, during that time specifically, is pretty much a day ahead of me. So he was talking to me from the future and, you know, telling me what the world was like on the next day. It was pretty cool. Now that's just kind of goofy. Alright, see, I can make another creative freedom with this here. Since that door's right up against the wall, let's just do this. There. Okay, I don't need to be 3 blocks high, because it's only 2 wide there. So you run in, camper corner, claymore, run up, camper window, sniping, pow pow, pow pow. Fall down the ladder, run over here, grenade. This building's probably the one I'm least satisfied with, just because it's so wrong. I don't know, I measured it out, but it's just so wrong. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Let me see. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm kind of doing the border. But that, I think, is going to have to do it as far as this building goes, because there's not much else I can do with it. And it's not too bad. I don't think that turned out too bad at all. I know there's a fence, a little generator doohickey here, and you can come around the corner and, you know, hang out here and snipe down that way. And line of sight-wise, that's kind of close. This building sticks out a little bit too far. If I could get rid of that one little column there, it'd be perfect, because from that corner you can usually see this window. And lo and behold, it's almost nighttime again. Woo! So yeah, I'm going to start getting you guys a feedback as to what you want to see me do next. I had one request from a actual good friend and stuff who wanted to see me make a map from CoD 4. I've never done one from that game. Where the challenge would be with that is that it doesn't have theater mode, so I got to record it while just basically walking around in a private match. But it's doable. I've had some people say, "Oh, why don't you do a pyramid, or build a castle, or something?" I'm just kind of taking suggestions. What would you guys like to see me do as the next Let's Build series? Kind of see where it goes from there. Leave your feedback. Guys, do kind of keep this in mind here. There's something that you have to know when you're thinking about. You're giving me a suggestion for a build. It has to be something that I can actually get some kind of measurements for just by looking at it. I've got a lot of requests of like, "Oh, you should do such and such town from Skyrim." Whiterun or Dragon Reach or any. Those would be so awesome to do. They really would. I'd love to be able to do those. But the only way I can get video is like recording while I'm walking around, looking at people and stuff. And while that's not a bad thing, the problem is that there's no way I can measure how far it is here, because I don't know how far, when I'm walking like this in the game, I don't know how far I'm stepping, so it would just be such a pain. It would be the hardest project ever without having that. Every one of the Call of Duty maps I can look up a schematic for, or I can look up and get the actual measurements, and so it makes it really easy for me to be able to figure out exactly how far I need to make it, Let's see, this goes down about right here. I think it's 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and it's just a little wall here that comes out past this way, and then here's the other spawn. We're just going to do it like this for now. So I got it. I don't know how far it goes down. I'm just kind of eyeballing it, so I have some. I definitely didn't go that far, but that way at least I have a structure. Start off this way. Run, 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 run. Sprint around this corner. Granada. Run over here. Run, run, run. Claymore. Run some more. Panting. Aim down sight. Wait for him to walk around the corner. Pow! There we go. But at least that's how most people start off the rounds, right? Alright, guys. I'm going to end the video here. As you can see, I got a lot done so far. Let's get another aerial view and see how this is looking from way up high. It's kind of showing some semblance and a resemblance to firing range. So, the hard part's about to come along, where I'm doing the slopes down hills and all this little back area here. It's going to be a pain, but it can't be any worse than what I've done so far. You can see all these weird angles and stuff, so got a lot to do, and looking forward to doing some more of it. Hopefully, I'll try my best not to wait so long before getting another video up of it. I know it's been a little bit, but it's one of those that I got to be able to get the video out and the map and all that other jazz and blah 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 and that kind of stuff. And it's just a pain in the butt if I'm not really in the mood, I guess. It's one of these that I have to be in the mood to do this versus a Let's Play where I'm just kind of dorking around and talking to you guys and having fun. So anyway, and I appreciate it if you guys leave your feedback. Let me know what you think of how it's looking so far. Some suggestions besides, don't suck. Those aren't really suggestions that help anybody. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for all the support on this, and for everybody that, tweets it out and shares it with their friends. I very much appreciate that. I mean, I really, really do. Getting that kind of support is awesome. Let's see, this needs to be about here, because there's a little bit more of a there. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. If I do that, I have to move my porch, and, well, I've already put some effort into that. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks again, guys, for all the love. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Y'all take it easy.